welcome back. Hold on. Hello, and welcome back to day 4 to improve your posture. My name is Inga, and we're going to get started working on our neck. So let's start in a seated position here today. And you can sit crisscross. If your hips are feeling a little tight, you can always put a block underneath you, or if it's just too uncomfortable to sit on the ground, you can always sit on a chair. We're going to start by just pulling your chin back for a second here. So we're aligning the back of our head and the back of the shoulders. Drop your right ear towards your right shoulder and pause. Keep your chin pulling back. Keep your gaze kind of straight forward here, but just at an angle and breathe. Big breath in. Big breath out. You'll feel this in your scalenes down the side of the neck. And then bring your left hand, so opposite hand to your thigh, and I want you to push down into your thigh here. Right hand is just relaxed. But as you push into your thigh, you'll feel this stretch intensify down your pec muscle, maybe even back into your shoulder along the neck. Now you're going to turn your chin towards your shoulder, drop your chin towards your shoulder. So now you're gazing down kind of at your elbow or at your hip, and push a little bit more firmly here on the left thigh. You'll feel this in the back of the neck, and then maybe again into that left shoulder blade, and breathe. Deep breaths while we're here. You can relax your neck just a little bit more. And then we'll keep this pressure here. And now I want you to take your gaze up and over to the right. It's almost like you're looking over your right shoulder. You might feel this a little bit in the right side of your neck now. You're kind of gazing up and behind. Then take your gaze back to center. Relax your left arm, and we'll do the other side. So left ear drops towards your left shoulder. You'll keep your gaze forward, but then pull your chin back and push your right hand into your thigh. Feel the stretch intensify in the neck, in the pec, in the shoulder, and breathe. Then take your gaze down, drop your chin towards your shoulder, and then feel your hand press into your thigh just a little bit more, and maybe even feel it into that right shoulder a little bit more intensely. Then take your gaze up and then over your left shoulder, gazing behind, push down through that right thigh, and breathe. Then take your gaze back forward and shake your head no. Nod your head yes. And let's roll all the way down onto our back here. So work our head. We're going to bring our hands back to your head here and really smooth out the back of your neck. So the back of the head is pushing into the ground and your chin is slightly tucked, almost like you're doing a double chin, but not quite so. Walk your knees and your feet in just a little bit more, and then think about keeping the back of your neck long and come into a low bridge while we're here. So starting off similar how we have the past couple of days, our glutes are on, our core is slightly on, and your chin is tucked here, and we're just breathing. Push your elbows down, push your arms down into the ground, and feel your chest broaden as you do so. Keep the back of the neck really long here and breathe. Big breath in, big breath out. Just a short bridge today. Pull your left fingertips back now. Take the arms up. And then feel this nice big stretch in your wrists. Feel the back of the neck still long here even as we breathe. And then switch hands, pull your right fingertips back. And then hands down, and then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, lower your hips all the way down. Interlace your hands back behind you, elbows point up towards the sky. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, nod your chin to your chest, lift up your shoulder blade. Here for a second, I want you to pull your head back actively. So it's almost like you're pulling your chin back into your chest, and you'll feel this nice big stretch in the back of your neck as you feel the curl here. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift, come up and hold. Pull your chin back. So your isn't doing any of the work here, your abdomen is, but you're feeling this nice big stretch. Inhale and lower. Exhale, lift, come up and hold. Pull your chin back slightly and a bit more. Inhale and lower. Awesome. Exhale, lift, come up and hold. Let's take a turn. Stay lifted up Back to center, inhale and lower. Exhale, lift, come up and hold. Turn to the right, pull your chin back. Keep the curl here, pull the belly down, and feel the back of your neck stretch. Come back to inhale and lower. One more each side. Exhale, lift, come up and hold. Turn. Come back to center, inhale and lower. Exhale, lift, come up and hold. Turn to the right. Option to stay here as you pull the head back actively. Extend the line as you reach the left fingertips forward. Hand comes back behind you. Inhale and lower. Awesome. Take your knees out wide, or feet out wide. We're going to drop our knees over to the right, and then push your left knee forward. Take your arms out like a T, and then see if you can drop your right ear towards your shoulder. You can bring the right hand to your right, or left hand to your right temple if you want, and just find a little bit of a stretcher. Just putting the weight of the hand here on the right temple. And breathe. If you reach those right fingertips a little bit more, you'll feel this intensify in the right side of the body. And then come through center all the way over to the other side. So right hand comes to the right temple, just a slight pull. It's almost like you're just letting the weight of the hand hang out here as we breathe. Push your right knee forward, reach with those left fingertips. Awesome, then come back through center and let's come all the way up and over to a tabletop. The wrists, hips over. Spine is nice and tall. We're gonna drop spine. Gaze straight forward, and then tuck your chin so your head is in perfect alignment. So we're going to do this a couple times. So the gaze forward, tuck the chin. Awesome. Gaze forward, and then tuck the chin. 2 more times. The gaze forward, tuck the chin. Last one. And then pull your chin back. So we're in really good alignment here. Breathe. Tuck your toes under. Keep your neck nice and long. Lift up to a down dog. First down dog of the day. Bend left and right. Warm and wake up those hamstrings. We take a little bit more of a bend. Maybe you take a little bit of a wider stance. And then push actively into your hands. Feel your shoulder blades move down. And shake your head no. Awesome. Slowly walk your hands back towards your feet. Feet are open to hip distance. We're going to bend our knees a lot here. So we're coming to a squat here. So spine behind. Push into your hand so your neck comes in line with your shoulders. Keep this length in your spine. Keep the head lifting. Lift up to a really tall spine. Pull your chin back here. Relax your hands. You know the exhale, and fold. Back. We'll your toes and come up for a low lunge. Bring your right hand to your hip. Bring your left hand to your right temple and find a slight pull here to the left. Drag your left heel back just a little bit so you feel your whole right side body engaged. Everything from your knee, your hip flexor, the side of your body, as well as the side of the neck. Awesome. Now bring the hand to the back of your head. You're going to turn your gaze down to your hip again and then find a slight pull here. So again, getting into the back of the head, just like we did on the when we were in a seated position. Awesome. Squeeze those legs to keep your lower body still. And then bring your head back up. You're going to bring your right hand down to the ground. To your hand here. Take a deep breath in and breathe. See if you can now draw your ear towards your shoulder, but keep the head pulling into the hand and feel this nice stretch here in the back of the neck, maybe even the left side of the body. Maybe you can arch through those ribs just a little bit more. Make sure that right hand is underneath your wrist, and then you're the right shoulder is underneath the wrist, and then really reaching through the body. Big breath in, big breath out. Big breath in, big breath out. We're going to bring our head back up. Step your left foot back forward. We're going to turn to the right. We're going to come to a nice wide-legged forward fold. So toes point in, fingertips walk forward. Walk your fingertips as far forward as you can and feel this length in your spine. Your head just a little bit more as we breathe. Big breath in. Big breath out. Nice and slow today. Big breath in. Big breath out. All right, walk yourself back to the back of the mat. So turn the right toes forward. We're going to lower to the left knee. Plant your left hand down and reach your right arm high. So we're taking a twist to the right. Drop your ear towards your shoulder and then bend your right elbow. And we're going to start to circle the arm. So similar to when we started to do those shoulders, really relaxing your head while we're here. Breathing in and breathing out. So you feel your neck nice and strong. You're giving your neck almost like a little bit of a release here, feeling a little bit of a stretch, more of a passive stretch. One more big circle. Bring your right hand to the ground. Slide your right foot back. We're going to find some cat and cows. We're going to do it really slowly here. So start with your tailbone, one vertebrae at a time. Push into your cat pose. Head comes last. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, starting with that tailbone again, come forward. Cow pose. Keep your chin pulling in. And then cat, slow and control. And then cow. 2 more full round. Round through the back. And then come forward. And then round through the back. And then come forward. All right, walk your knees back just a little bit, or walk the hands forward. We're going to lower down to the ground. Bring one palm, then the other, stacked one on top of each other, and rest your forehead here on the ground. Take a nice deep breath in, push your pubic bone down, lift your hands up, and as you do so, see if you can relax your head down here and breathe. Lift your head just a little bit higher and feel your forehead pressing into your palms. Awesome, lower all the way back down. Press into your hands. Let's press back to a downward facing dog. Walk your toes forward again, and then shake your head no. Nod your head yes. Maybe take a little bit of movement of the legs. And then walk your hands back towards your feet once again. Bend your knees. And interlace your hands back behind you. Pull the head in just a little bit more and feel how much more space there is here. Lengthen through your spine. Push your head into your hands. Lift up. Relax your arms down and walk to the back of the mat. So at the back of the mat here. Inhale, arms reach up. Let's do the other side. Exhale, fold. Step your left back. Lower to your left knee. Untuck your toes as you come up. Left hand's going to cup your hip. Right hand comes to your temple and then pull to the side. See if you can drop your right ear away from your shoulder and breathe. Bring your hand to the top of your head. Turn your gaze down towards your right shoulder and pull. Deep breaths here. Feel this nice big stretch in the back of your neck. Squeeze with those glutes. Bring your head back up. Bring your left hand to the ground. Right hand to your hip this time. Turn your left shin. Step your right foot out. Reach the arm up. And then bring the hand to the back of the head. Pull your head hand. And then drop your ear towards your shoulder. So you're pointing your elbow towards the back as you arch through your ribs. Deep breaths. Lift through your ribs just a little bit more. Bring your head back to neutral. Step your right foot forward again. Tuck the left toes under. Lift the knee. Walk to center and walk your fingertips forward. Relax your head a lot here and breathe. Neck should already start to feel a little bit looser. See if you can take a couple open mouth exhales. So as you exhale, stick your tongue out and relax your jaw. Inhale. And walk your hands towards your left foot. We'll lower down to that right knee, right hand plant. Left arm up. Bend your elbow, drop your ear towards your shoulder, and then circle the arm. Sometimes neck pain can be caused by your jaw, by the tension you might be holding in your shoulders, how you're looking at your device, kind of anything like that. But just really circle those arms. 2 more big circles. Last one. Awesome. Hand comes. Cat and cow. Take it nice and slow here. Thinking of neutral. Walk your knees back or your hands forward. Lower to this time. Forehead down and release. A C. A couple more neck stretches here. So we're going to just find kind of a tick-tock pattern here. So you can sit up really tall again if you want to sit in a chair with a block. And we're going to start just by bobbing our head from side to side. So keeping the chin back and just nodding our ear from left to right. And maybe you close your eyes here and just kind of feel how your neck is feeling. Maybe it's still a little tense. Maybe it's starting to feel a little bit better. And breathe. Two more nods. When your ear is over to the right, you're going to pause. Then you're going to drop your chin towards your chest. And then all the way over to the left. And we're going to just move through the front plane of the body. So coming forward again, and then over to the right. So always coming through center here, not leaning back just yet. And just feeling all those kinks in your neck. See if you can relax your jaw. Maybe remove the tongue from your top of the mouth as we move here. And you might notice that it helps kind of release some of that tension. Awesome. One more each side to the right. Then to the left. Bring your head back to center. Interlace your hands back behind your head. And then I want you to lift your ribs up. Sit up really tall here and lean your head back. Yeah, if you want, you can kind of move your elbows from side to side, letting your head sway with your elbows, and breathe. And then continue to lean back. Maybe you can lean back just a little bit more. Bring the chin back up. And we're going to rub our hands together as much as you can. So getting some heat built up in our hands. Big breath in. Big breath out. Awesome. Make those hands really hot. And then stick your hands on your jaw. Rub our hands back together once again. Yeah, getting them nice and warm. It might not take as long this time. And then bring your hands to your neck. Keep your fingertips at the back of your neck. You're going to dig your fingertips into your neck and then pull your arms forward. So it's a really simple motion. I'll show you from behind. So you're just gripping your fingers forward. And then if you want to get a little bit lower here, you can go lower on the shoulder. And you'll feel the heat of your hands here. Even as we do this, you're just pulling forward, giving yourself a little bit of self-massage and breathing. Awesome. Two more here. Should feel really nice. Last one. Awesome. Then let's roll down onto our back here. A quick bend our knees and then bring your hands to the back of your head and pull your head nice and long here. So chin is slightly tucked, and then open up your feet wide and knock your knees together and just feel your entire spine heavy here on the mat. Everything from the crown of the head all the way down through the tailbone, sinking into the mat. You can take as much time here as you want if you want to pause the video and then meet us back here. Otherwise, take a deep breath in. And an open mouth. Just a couple times, inhale. And then open your mouth to exhale. 2 more. Last one. And then bring your right arm up. And we'll roll it to the side, and we'll use right arm as a pillow here. Just kind of right there. And I want you to think about keeping your neck relaxed, so your head is the last thing to come up. Don't use your neck here, but use the rest of your body to sit up. And then let your head come up last here. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you so much for sharing day 4 with me. I hope your neck is feeling really good, and I hope that you're continuing to do this. Don't forget to comment below about your favorite part, hit like, and share with a friend. See you tomorrow.